What's good? What's good? What's good, everybody? What's up? What's up? I, so again, I think I had some. It had disconnect. It was something I wanted to chest, so I felt like it was a must that I tell you. By the way, I'm on the way to the gym. As usual, a lot on my mind. Most of it is good. Most of the time, it's always good. Most of what's usually on my mind is always good things. So, one thing about me is I'm not a worrier. In my younger days, or I wouldn't say younger days because age is nothing but a number. It's a lot of old fools out here. So let me rephrase that. In my less wiser days, because you can't put an age on it. You know, I've met some men who are way wiser than me when I was their age. So let's stop the cap there on that point because a lot of times, especially old fools, people think that their wisdom is defined by age, and I really have a dislike for that because it's just not true. It's just simply not true. I'm, I've run into plenty of old fools, but not to shy away from the topic at hand. What I wanted to talk about was this phrase that I tell people, and I tell them all the time. And I was taught this: happiness is a choice. Is a choice. We live in a world now more than ever. We think we can buy happiness. We think it can be purchased. We think money generates happiness. And ever since the beginning of the time, life has shown that to be untrue. Somewhere there's a rich person that took their own life. Money can't buy a cure for diseases. Money can't buy a cure for illnesses. Money can't buy a cure for depression. Money can't buy being hurt by somebody. It can't cure it. There's actually limitations to what money can do for you. Get money in this life because life is about give and take. That's the original barter system. Whether it's rock for papers or papers for scissors. But a lot of us has truly lost our way. And mainly specifically my people, not saying that this doesn't apply to others than that of my racial ethnicity, but happiness is a choice. Who you is with money or who you become with money is who you was on the inside. So in other words, if you get money and you show these particular ways, evil, you show you're an asshole and things like that, then money didn't make you become that. Money just exposed who you were the whole time. It just exposed who you were the whole time. So let's not, try to disassociate one with the other. It's a connection to it, right? Morning that I wake up, and this is by no exaggeration, I wake up smiling like a little baby, ready to eat. Unfortunately, a lot of people don't wake up like that. I'm not a millionaire yet. even if I was, it wouldn't change how I wake up in the morning. And if money does determine your happiness or non-happiness, stay your ass away from around me. Because that means you on demon time. I can't trust you. You will hurt me if I become too vulnerable and there's an opportunity for you to come up, especially if it's contingent upon me losing. If you ain't from around me, man. If money or your financial status or where you stay, what car you drive, how many hoes you have, how many dudes, what brand clothes you buy, if all that determines your happiness, stay your ass away from around me, man. On God. Because I'm not safe around people like you. And it's sad that it's a sad situation. And I'm only saying that to say this. Money does not make you happy. A relationship with someone does not make you happy. That person can make you happy. Happiness is a self thing. And if you weren't happy with who you was in your life before you got with who you with, you ain't gonna be happy with them. Or you will be happy, expense of draining their happiness. Because now it's offset. You know, my ex's uncle said something that was very profound to me. He said, and he was giving me clues. He said, when it comes to two people being in a relationship, it's like building a house. And if you're the only one laying the brick, or when you laying the brick and them co-worker. So all I'm saying is you are who you hang around. Get your life right. Start eating healthier. Get your ass in the gym. Because a lot of y'all ass is sorry and lazy. Start having self time where you could just not say nothing and be quiet for 15 to 30 minutes so you can hear your soul and start cutting people off respectfully. Even if you love them, start cutting people off that are not adding to your life, even if it's just their mere presence. You are who you hang around. Show me your friends, and I'll tell you your future. And I always remember this. Another reason why you really want to be happy and you should choose to be happy is because there's always somebody going through something worse than you. You know, my grandfather told me this one day. My mom said no to something, and I had got an attitude, and he happened to been there. And so what my grandfather did was he got me in his car, and we went and rode to a funeral home. And when we pull up there, he say, "Son, you know where we at?" I said, "Yeah, a grave." "Yes, sir." I said, "We at a grave site. We at the, you know." He said, "Yeah." He said, "You know why we here?" I said, "Uh-uh." He say, "You see all them headstones?" He say, "Who all buried here?" I say, "Dead people." You want to know what he told me? He said, "Don't none of these people have problems?" And I was just a young kid. And even though I didn't fully understand the depth of what he said, my soul was maturer than my mind. I felt shivers in my bone. I didn't fully understand what he was getting at, but he knew that telling me this was going to at some point hit me in life, and he knew that it was definitely going to be something that I could take advantage of as far as how I move in this world. And then he told me, he said, "Only a dead man ain't got no problem. Be thankful for your problems." And he say, "No's are not always bad." Take that how you may, as it be. I'm gonna go in this gym and kill it. Don't say I ain't give you no game.